you know how when you're in school, you get like homework for the summer? I actually think that's really helpful.
What?
You're a fucking nerd, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
We're outdoors for our first mega mukbang, and it's the summer special with the folks here at Project Hum. Make some noise.
Let's get into this, okay?
I know there's a lot of people out there who love sucking down those.
Sometimes you just want to feel something.
There's 101 days in summer vacation.
104.
But the annual problem of our generation.
Find a good way to spend it, bro.
So may as well just go and please yourself.
Hey, please yourself, guys. Always, just remember that.
That's a kata.
New tab opening right here. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Having Said That show. I'm your co-host Adi alongside Jay.
What's up, guys?
And guys, today, as y'all can tell, we're not at our studio. We're outdoors for our first mega mukbang. And it's the summer special with the folks here at Project Hum. Make some noise.
Let's go.
So of course, we're going to be taking you through their new summer menu. But while we're doing that, we thought we'd do a controversial opinion bonanza.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good one.
And we're going to get to our food controversial opinions, some summer controversial opinions, and of course, some music controversial opinions. And I thought, why not just one of you all start? This is how we usually kick our episodes off.
Yeah, okay, I'll take this one first, right? This is my controversial food opinion. I think boba is highly overrated, and I despise it. I know there's a lot of people out there who love boba, love sucking down those tapioca balls, but I'm just not a fan at all. I don't understand the hype, the craze. I don't see it at all.
Do you like iced tea?
I love iced tea. I just have an issue with like the bubbles in it.
Yeah.
It's just iced tea with like added texture.
So what's so special about it? Like, are you supposed to chew it? Is it like, there's nothing really...
Okay, let's get into this, okay? Basically, there's a special texture that's big in like Korea, especially, and also in Japan, and they call it QQ, okay? It's because that's the way, like when you bite it, it has a chew to it, but it still bounces back.
Kind of like mogu mogu almost.
Yeah, right? Like the mogu mogu jellies and stuff.
That I can get behind.
And so it's similar, so you can get jelly in your boba. You don't have to get the tapioca balls. You can
This might change the game, but like the traditional boba.
Yeah, so just if you like that texture or not, they also have those Korean rice cakes called tteokbokki. You know what I'm talking about? They're these like small cylinders, you can pan fry them, and they have the similar QQ texture, and it's like a texture. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it.
I just think it's widely overrated.
I
don't know.
I mean, it's not that healthy, right?
It's not.
Doesn't seem to be healthy. It's like putting starch balls into your drink.
It's starch balls of like sugar glasses as well. Like it's just full of sugar.
It's a treat. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Like, you're not.
It's meant for kids also, right?
I'm not trying
It's not meant for kids. Like people of all ages
Yeah.
openly enjoy boba. I'm like, are you not embarrassed with yourself? Like-
I mean, all people of all ages enjoy dessert, right? It's the same. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I guess maybe there's a new boba place that opened up on our street, and it just causes a lot of traffic, and I just don't like it at all.
But I'll say one thing. I think the way they do it in many places, that's what's important also. Like if it's authentic, it's good. The other places, they kind of have like a fake or like a,
What is
light version of it, which is like, and there are remnants in your mouth and it just feels weird.
Where are you getting your boba?
Yeah, what? Flaky boba,
Bad
dude.
ones.
Okay, your opinion relates to mine, which was going to be that I don't think restaurants prioritize health as much as they should. Like, because they're all in the race for flavor, what happens is like they're just trying to make things yummy so that you come back. And in that, we forget what the purpose of food is, which is to keep you healthy.
Sure.
And it's one of the reasons I love this place so much is because they did that for me when I was looking for something yummy and healthy. They managed to do that.
Yeah, now let me ask you something, right? When we speak about health, if you want to go out and you want to enjoy yourself, let's say it's a little unhealthy, right? Do you think it would help to see the calories on the menu?
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, do you think that actually adds an element of like, okay, this is kind of shit for me, but I can manage it. I can fit it into like my lifestyle. If I want to go out, I know exactly how to account for it.
And I don't think enough Indian restaurants do that. I don't know any that do
I think it's a mandate like in other places, but it would help.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't deter me from it. Even if it's like a big caloric expense, I would be like, okay, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to order. I can just make up for it in the day.
Yeah.
So that kind of counteracts the unhealthiness if you know how to manage your diet like that.
But my to play devil's advocate, a restaurant is not supposed to be a daily thing, right? A lot of restaurants you go to are supposed to be like a one-time thing. So you know that, okay, if I'm going out and I want something that, let's be honest, the best things aren't the healthiest. Like the things that taste the best are not the
Sure,
healthiest.
But
sure.
health is
I
a daily
disagree.
thing, right? So
Yeah.
then you want to get that in.
So, but if it's then you like, you can cook at home. Bro.
No,
You don't
but-
have to go to the
Oh,
restaurant.
okay,
Like,
but now let me tell you this: like a lot of people, just through diet culture and like being super conservative, they won't go to the restaurants they like. They won't eat the food. They'll actually shy away from going to
so,
restaurants.
but then the restaurants will, then that will impact the restaurant's business. And clearly, if the restaurant is doing fine and they're making unhealthy food, like whatever, like a fast food place, even like a restaurant we love going to, like a Royal China, right? You went there on the Soup episode.
Shut up, Royal
Like
China, really quick.
the crispy duck is amazing. It's
Yeah.
one I love
Yeah.
the Peking duck.
Yeah.
They cook it for a day. It's so good. You don't
Yeah.
get it anywhere else in Bombay. But it's not the healthiest, so I'm not eating it every day.
Sure, but
Sure.
the ability, I think the distinguishing factor would be the ability to distinguish how many calories you can spare. Something like that. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying.
I
And
think
but
it
there
makes
are-
it like forces you to push the envelope a bit if you are like, okay, I'm going to make my food healthy, and then I'm also going to try and make it taste good. You
Which
know?
is it is a struggle. Not
Because it
gonna
makes you
lie, but
feel good after as well. Like
Yeah.
for me, the experience of eating somewhere is like the whole thing. It's not just the 15 minutes I spent eating.
Sure.
Yeah.
But having said that, isn't it a little problematic to have calories on the menu?
Why would it be problematic?
Because then I'll see something and I'll be like,
Yeah,
oh, why
it
risk
could
it?
work
Like,
the
I
other
don't
way
want to do
around
it.
also.
So here's the thing.
And
The
it's a little
reason
problematic for the calorie count in general, I feel.
I'll-
that's the...
I'll tell you what I think, right?
Tell me.
I think whatever you can measure, you can manage. So I think if you think it's problematic, it's because you don't fully understand how you can optimize it for yourself, right? Like instead of just eyeballing it and guessing and maybe not going out, maybe not eating at all, you can
Yeah.
be like, okay, this is a certain amount of calories. I can account for that throughout my day. That in fact lets you kind of, obviously any extreme is bad, guys. Like you don't want to be overly, neurotic
Calorie
about your
counting.
calorie counting. That's not at all what we're suggesting, I don't think. But having a frame of reference and understanding like, okay, if I don't have this throughout the day, I can, especially if you know you're going out for a meal with the homies, you're just gonna have a lot of food, you can account for it. And I feel
Sure.
like that takes away a lot of the anxiety that a lot of people face where they look at something like, I can't have that. I don't want to even look at that, you know?
So as this conversation is spicing up, I think we're ready with the first course of the day.
Woohoo.
I'm excited for this.
I think I have something to say. Like it wasn't my main opinion, but as an offshoot of your opinion, I've come up with an opinion that I think is worthy of discussion. This looks awesome, dude.
Aman, I think all your opinions are worthy of discussion.
Thanks.
This looks insane.
Raghav, can you explain what
Yeah.
we have here?
The colors, man, on this.
Man,
We
Tahar
were the first ones trying this out.
Oh, nice.
So excited. And what I love the most about feedbacks is them to be as honest as possible. But yeah, so this is the mango and targola salad.
Yum.
So something that is like a Project Hum staple now. We of course try and bring our own little mix to
Yeah.
it every time. So it's greens on the bottom, fresh mangoes that we source from small scale farmers across Ratnagiri. There's targola that we source from a particular vendor in Karnataka. There's cream cheese, there is feta, and then we do a fun Caribbean mango dressing that goes really well with it. It's got a little bit of jalapeno, so you get that kick as well. And then that is the Asian street crunch salad. So another of our Asian offerings with greens on the bottom, peanuts. It's got some purple cabbage, spring onions, and then we do a gochujang dressing.
Should we do the honors?
Yep.
Yeah, let's.
Going on.
What are your thoughts on Targora iced apple?
So
Love it. Love it.
I don't know, for the true fans, bro. On an episode, we discussed our favorite fruit,
Huh.
and my two favorite fruit that I brought up were mango and targola.
No
I don't know
way.
if
That's
that's
crazy,
episode.
bro.
Aman, we
Targola
remembered
is
that
your
and we
favorite
had told
food?
them before.
Yeah.
They designed the menu because they saw that episode.
Exactly. But I love targola. I love mango. I've never had targola in a savory dish. So
Oh, have you never?
Not in a savory like.
I thought that was the thing. Like targola is only eaten with mango.
No,
Is it not?
not at all.
But
And
this is a food version of Boba, bro. Targora
Is it
is
actually? Oh man. Okay.
And the other thing I wanted to
Let's,
say was one of my, when I was coming up with a controversial opinion for this episode, I was going to say, I think Asian-inspired salads are better than regular salads. And
Whoa.
I agree.
they've given us an Asian-inspired salad with gochujang, which I absolutely love because I love Korean food. So what a great day to be me at Project Hum.
That's so good.
But what I was gonna say, guys, is I think Bombay has large number of fast casual restaurants. So when we were living abroad, and I wanted like a quick lunch, I could go to a Chipotle, I could go to a Kava, I could go to these places or like a Sweet Green, where it's not like as expensive as a normal meal. It's not as unhealthy as fast food, and you can like customize your bowl. And in Bombay, realistically, the only options I have is going to like a fast food restaurant or going to a street food place, which is more reasonable, but not so healthy, or going to a place that's a little bit more expensive where I know I'm getting the best ingredients. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because oftentimes healthy food is the more expensive choice as well. So that's also why people may not gravitate to it as much.
Yeah. Well,
Yum.
This is so good.
we're having
Charles?
mango in the salad, and I have a controversial opinion about mangoes.
Let's get into it.
You know how mangoes are the fruit of the summer? I feel like watermelons are actually the fruit of the summer and are way better than mangoes.
No.
But this salad is amazing. Having said that, salad is amazing.
Nah, watermelon. It's called the king of fruits.
I kind of agree, bro.
Watermelon?
because
Mango.
It's so hydrating. Watermelons in Bombay, you want. If you're anywhere else in the country, I understand maybe you want mangoes. But in Bombay, watermelon is king. Like a cold piece of watermelon.
Yeah, there's nothing beats
But
that. Like,
a nice juicy mango, and especially the one because it's seasonal, right? So you value it even more.
That's
Sure.
the key. The
That's
reason
the
it's
key.
the fruit of the summer. Sorry, not to interrupt. I did.
But
But the season of the fruit of the summer is because mangoes only come around in the summer, so it's nostalgia. I know that when I used to go on summer break, it was mango season, so I would eat a mango every day. Right? I can get a watermelon all year round. No one's stopping you from eating watermelons.
yeah, but
But
like
mangoes come in that specific period where you know it just bangs, bro, and you associate that
Sure.
with the summer, so it feels like summer.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't-
wrong. Just admit you're wrong. I'm kidding.
mangoes are great. I love mangoes. No one loves mangoes more than I love mangoes. I will go as
Do
far
you?
as to say. I eat like 2 mangoes a day when mango season is.
I actually don't like mangoes
What?
because you
I
remember
know
this
what
when
you're gonna say.
That's a
Oh.
controversial opinion.
That's a controversy.
it's like I know it's a myth, but at the same time I can't separate myself from it. Where it's like when you eat mangoes, you get a lot of acne. And
'Cause
back
it's
in the
heat
day when
producing.
because whatever. I mean, because I had a lot of acne as a kid, I just kind of steered away from mangoes, and I just never kind of.
But now your skin is glowing, man. Actually, maybe it's because you stayed away
no,
from
yeah,
that.
no. Honestly, though, like I'm just like, you know what? No, let's not jinx it. Let's not do anything. And I just kind of stayed away from that whole flavor altogether. You know?
I have a primary controversial opinion. My secondary one was something that I told you on the way here,
Okay.
which is that I'm not a big fan of fruits in salads.
Oh,
Having said that, I really like this one. I think the mango and dalgona goes really well together.
I'm a huge fan of fruits. I think all salads should have one element of fruit.
So true.
An
He
apple,
likes
a
apple,
cranberry.
that's what I was gonna say, yeah.
It's amazing.
I agree. I think fruits and salads are amazing.
Yeah, they're
Except-
just light, you know?
Except for like in a macaroni salad or something. You know,
Oh yeah, no, that's not like potato salad. That's not really salad, right? You know,
No,
like-
but can I
People
say
do it, bro. Raisins and stuff.
a pasta salad with grapes, green grapes.
No,
Stunning
that's
combo.
odd.
Nah, I don't. Nah, that's not. No.
No.
That's not,
You're off today.
No, no.
yeah, we can edit this out, guys. We don't want to put offensive content on your feed.
No, it's actually amazing. My granny used to make.
What's your
Shout out.
primary controversial?
Yeah.
salad?
Put that in there. Now we can't do shit
All
on
right,
it.
bro.
Oh shit. Sorry.
My primary controversial opinion was, I think that spicy food it's insane. That idea of eating spicy food is so bad. And I mean, like, why do you want to subject yourself to that feeling of running, tears coming down your
It's
your
a high.
and
It's a high.
your
It is a
mouth
high.
is on fire? I don't understand why people want to eat spicy food.
I'm telling you why.
Yeah,
It's a high.
it's
It's
a
a
high.
high for many people. It's like the come
It's
down.
painful.
The come down is what people are addicted to.
Yeah, really quick. All you spicy food eaters out there, shout out you guys. We
No,
love you.
y'all hate
Sometimes-
yourselves.
We love you.
No, I'm a spicy food eater, Sid, and I will say, sometimes you just want to feel something.
Oh.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I
Well,
mean?
let's take it away out of context.
Like you just
but-
want to feel like alive.
I'll explain it to Sid in a way he'll understand. Sid, you run 42 kilometers for fun.
yeah, just eat it
Because-
chili, bro.
Because you're crazy, right? Like, because you love the high that comes with running, the endorphin
Okay,
high.
I can't argue with that logic. But, okay, fair. I just have never been able to eat spicy food.
You're so agreeable, bro. Like you'll process the argument and you'll be like, maybe I was at fault. You know? I have no idea. But I used to not like spicy food either, bro. And then I don't know, somewhere around 2020, it just kicked in, and I was just like, fuck yeah, like spice it up, you know. So maybe it's your taste buds are gonna keep evolving as you get older. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll taste something spicy and you're like, yeah, I fuck with this flavor. a
Before
lot.
the shoot, you didn't like fruit and salad.
Yeah.
That's true.
Now that's all you talk about.
And isn't that the thing as well? Like your taste buds, as you get older, they keep evolving, they keep changing as well. So, you know, what you don't like today, give it a try. You might like it tomorrow. So
I do agree that I think some places like where when you can only taste spice, you're just doing that to say that you did it, right? Because there's no like when it overtakes like when you're doing something, you know. Like you do it for the story or whatever. Like I ate the hottest
the wings,
chicken or
right?
whatever,
Yeah, that takes it to a little bit of an
But it's
extreme.
like, you know what I'm saying? I get it. Like if all you can do, it just ruins the experience for you.
Yeah.
So I understand what you're saying, but there is like, don't you love like the numbing spice or like a Sichuan pepper or whatever? It's like a different.
There's like a
You know what
difference.
I'm saying?
There's like a difference between natural spice and like synthetic spice.
And Indian
know?
food is a great example
It's
of
a
this,
natural
bro.
spice.
Because Indian food uses spices that aren't
Yeah.
spicy. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But
It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
it gives like a
Yeah.
fragrance to it that's like really lovely.
The synthetic stuff, like when they put like, let's say like nuclear sauce or some shit like
Yeah,
that on
yeah,
it,
yeah.
that's like, I don't understand why anyone would do that.
I sometimes feel people mistake like spicy with like peppery, especially like these sauce places. Like they'll say like the hottest sauce is actually like the most peppery sauce.
Yeah.
But it is spicy, you know, peppery is spicy.
It's
yeah,
hot.
but I think the flavor is peppery instead of like
Sure.
chili spice. Makes
Yeah,
sense?
I get that. I get that.
On the flip side of this, another controversial opinion is I really like bland food.
Oh, fuck yeah,
Oh.
dude. Sit.
Yeah.
I'm with you, man.
I really like bland food.
Yeah,
That is
I
a
love bland
controversial
food as well.
opinion.
No,
Yeah.
I like bland food. You guys
What
like
do you
Mari
mean by
biscuits?
bland food, bro?
Like a
Like Mari biscuit,
like
for
an
example.
extremely bland risotto maybe.
Ew.
No, I like two-note foods, you know, like,
I'm actually with you on this. Bro.
you know what two-note foods are? Like, it's not like sweet, sour, and spicy. It's just sour and spicy. Like a pav bhaji would be sour and spicy.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Popcorn
I
would
feel
be
you. I
like
feel you.
salty.
But I get Sid as well.
And if
Like,
you do a cheese and caramel mix,
Yeah.
then it's sweet
It's
and
just two things. I don't want more than
Mustard.
Yeah,
that, but
yeah,
it
yeah.
confuses me.
Bland is lesser. Bland will
Yeah, yeah.
Bland is
At
just
least
one.
two, I'm saying. Give me at least
no,
two.
I'm okay with one. Like
I
Mari
think-
biscuit is one of my favorite biscuits.
So
you know what
Mari
I'm
biscuit
saying?
is like a bland food because
Yeah.
it's just sweet, right?
Ah.
Essentially, or not even that sweet.
It's
just
like,
single note.
It's nothing.
But a
Here's the word
risotto,
you're
a
looking
risotto being bland is tough because any risotto that has cheese is naturally umami, right?
Yeah.
That's a new word.
Big man dropping.
But even in that risotto, I'm saying it's like umami and salt. Like that's it. That's all he's looking for.
But like something like this, right? This has an element of sweetness, this has an element of spice, this has an element of, you know, whatever else
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah.
Or the Asian salad, like
I agree. I don't
gochujang
want to be
naturally.
confused.
But gochujang naturally, as whatever it is, it's spicy, it's sweet, it's savory,
Yeah.
right? So it
Yeah.
already has those elements. Food naturally is multiple things. Tomatoes are high in glutamate, so they're umami and they're sweet, right?
Yeah.
Ah,
I mean, whatever.
Dropping
have
knowledge
food
on
show
you
or
guys.
something. Knowledge,
Yeah.
I did a food science class actually. That's why I know all of this. I'm not just anyway.
Aman
My
is so
point is,
smart.
one thing I want to.
Aman loves flexing these random things that he does. Huh? Like,
No, this was in
Yeah,
college.
yeah, it's
Slam
super-
Basically,
So I know about his slam poetry. I know about his food science. I know about his some theater production that you did.
Oh man, you're so like
Basically-
multifaceted. You're so wow, you're so multifaceted. How
I was just talking about food, bro.
basically, Aman studied unemployment.
Aman's a jack of all trades.
I get bullied, bro. Don't say master of none.
No, but have you heard the full phrase?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
Jack
The
of
full
all,
phrase is-
master of none is still better than a master of one.
Yeah, we had Karima say this on the episode. That's
What?
why we all heard
Was it?
No.
No,
Nah,
she
dude,
didn't
I
say
saw
this.
it in
It
some.
was on my newsletter a while ago.
Even I said it.
Yeah.
I read it.
Which one do you all have read, by
That's
the way?
where. That's why I know it because I'm an avid reader. Comes out every Tuesday, guys. Catch that.
Before we move on, I want to say I have a controversial opinion that I know is controversial and no one needs to agree with me, but I think pasta salad is ridiculous. If I'm eating pasta, I want it to be fucking hot.
I'm
1000%.
I'm fully with you on
Spice
that.
pasta.
I'm fully with you on that.
I
as
agree.
well.
You
Is that
ever-
a mutual agreement?
Yeah, that's
No.
initially.
once
Aryana likes
again,
it, but
once again, to bring back my granny
oh my god.
who passed away.
Oh man, don't you can't pull that card.
You
bro.
can't.
she used to make. She used to
She should make a good pasta salad. I'm
See,
sure
I get it,
that
I
she did.
understand. Everyone has their own preferences. I hate it when I'm at a buffet.
I was gonna say sorry. So if she's putting grapes in there, you should probably seen the size.
I was gonna say,
Hey, shout out.
Yeah, shout out all the grandmoms out there.
I'm gonna say, when I'm at a buffet, right, and you see like a good pasta salad from afar, and you're like, ooh, fuck, that could be a good pasta, you know?
Eat.
Especially the ones that are just oil-based. You think, oh, it's just been some oil and garlic, it's salty, and it's warm, it's going to comfort you.
Yeah.
And you get up close and just fucking cold pasta
Yeah,
slathered
yeah,
in
yeah.
oil. Terrible.
And
It
mayo
ruins the
sometimes.
experience.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
Ew.
Potato salad though, I will say.
I don't like potato salad.
I do like potato salad. Once in a while, I'm a fan.
I think we should move on to our summer controversial
Woohoo!
opinions.
And should we move on to another course?
We should. I think they're preparing it for us.
So while they're preparing it within courses, I have a question for you guys. As a consequence of this being the controversial opinion episode, there's going to be a lot of hating. So I thought, why don't we shout out content we've seen recently that we love? Like, what's a TV show or movie that you've been watching that you really enjoyed recently?
I really want to shout out Trailer Park Boys because ever since the last episode, a lot of my good friends have been telling me to watch it as well, and it is one of the best comedic shows out there. It's like The Office but in a trailer park. Like, it's fantastic. I really love that show. So yeah, shout out Trailer Park Boys.
I'm not seeing anything new right now, but one show that I think is really good and from the Indian genre is this show on Amazon Prime called Panchayat.
Okay.
It's a very, very nice show. It's like based in a small little town of some rural India. And it just follows like the panchayat system. It's like nice characters, good feel, good show. So yeah, shout out, man.
I
Good time.
saw Lapata Ladies recently. I don't know if you've ever seen this movie. It's directed by Kiran
Yeah.
Rao, and I had the pleasure of watching it with her. Like, there was a Q&A after with her, and I legitimately believe it is one of the best movies I have seen in a long time.
You watched it with the director as well?
It's the worst.
That's crazy.
You're the worst. No, I'm saying it made my experience a lot better, and it's the kind of movie that when my mom really wanted to watch it, and so I was like, okay, fine, I'll go with you, and I thought I would not like the movie, especially based on
You
the
spent time with
premise.
your mom. That's so sweet.
You're like the worst.
That is a family guy right here, man. He's a real family guy, bro.
And back to my movie, okay?
I wish I was your mother.
I've also heard really good reviews.
Bro,
about
it is so. The premise, based on the premise, I thought it would be like this super annoying comedy of errors, like these movies often are, where there's
Yeah.
like a mix-up and then it just gets worse and worse and worse, and I'm usually yelling at the screen, just fucking communicate, right? Like, talk to each other. This movie avoids all those pitfalls. It's like a heartwarming story. It's honestly a family movie, and we need more cinema like this back in theater. So please go watch it. Like, I cannot tell you how good this movie was and what, like, it had all the emotions and what a great. I was like completely bought into the world. So please watch Lapata Ladies.
While we're shouting out movies and stuff as well, Dune 2. I mean, you guys have probably all seen it as well. But come on, how sick was Dune 2, man? It was amazing.
I didn't watch it.
If you guys
So-
haven't seen that, you guys should definitely watch it.
Going from the highest forms of art to the lowest form of art. Aryana's YouTube channel. No, I
Hey,
do
shout
think
out, subscribe, huh? Put the link in description, Aryana. when
it
you're
is
uploading.
something that I'm interested in, and like I've actually been watching it. I think you're doing a great job with it, and that's something I want to shout out.
Yeah, my
Shout
biggest
out,
fan,
shout out.
Adi.
She
I'll
was
say
gonna shout out our YouTube channel.
I'm doing it for you. So shout out.
Okay. My recommendation of something I'm loving is this amazing book recommended to me by none other than the best reader in the world, Aman.
You read
you
this,
read
right?
it?
That's crazy. Dude, that honestly though,
This guy,
low-key
this guy.
is-
It's
Wow.
called Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, and it is the best book.
I like that name as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
If you all read Sid's newsletter, I put it in Sid's newsletter a while ago.
Yeah,
so-
Jack of all trades.
That's where I got the recommendation from, actually.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
read
and-
the newsletter every Tuesday.
Okay, let's get back to hating.
I have something to hate on.
A summer controversial.
No, it's not. But okay, we can.
No,
Yeah, you
No,
can
no,
read on
say it,
something
say it.
random as well.
No, basically, talking about the newsletter, right? So it goes out every Tuesday, and generally I ask for replies. And I know whatever, people don't reply that often. It's fine, that's okay. This time, I got 3 replies.
I saw that.
Only because there was a mistake in it. Not
Yeah.
because I was like, oh wow, lovely.
Hey,
So
that's actually a compliment that
Yeah.
people are like reading it so much that they're
That's true,
noticing
yeah.
the
Yeah.
mistakes.
Make more mistakes.
make
Yeah,
mistakes.
engagement.
But that just goes to show, man, like,
People care that they want to inform.
No,
And
Yeah.
they were
that-
saying it nice, out of
Yeah.
like, oh, just
Yeah,
want
no,
to
so
let you
guys,
know.
no, I'm on, like, it's all great. It's all in good spirit, obviously.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot for your
don't
feedback.
fucking correct him again. Bro. I swear to God. That's like you put out what like so many of these. It's like you can do something right 1,000 times. and then you mess up once.
Yeah.
And that's what people
Yeah.
are focusing on. I
But
feel you though.
They
You
not
do
say
feel
it in a
it.
bad. It wasn't like a, oh fuck you made a mistake.
no,
There
of
was
course
like
it wasn't, yeah.
on my opinion, the previous description was
Yeah.
put and people were like, hey, just want to let you know that this has happened so you can update it. That was it. It wasn't like
It was sweet.
I was misled then. You guys doing a good job.
But coming to summer opinions, yeah.
Summer opinions.
Summer opinion.
Who wants to transition this?
Well,
Does
I have
anyone
I have my locked in. I'll go.
Okay, go.
So my summer opinion is again, I do not enjoy beaches.
Whoa.
Beaches.
Beaches.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
she couldn't believe her ears.
I don't like.
Like I would, my last pick would be a beach holiday. My last place to hang out with, not last, but like lower on the order would be a beach because I think A, I'm not a water person. B, it's always hot generally on a beach.
Yeah.
That's
Because I'm there.
typical.
And it's like you're just whatever, like you're just getting dirty,
Sand in your
sandy.
slippers.
Those
Yeah.
things always like there's nothing fun about it for me.
I'm gonna be honest, that you're not doing much to beat the cantankerous allegations. You know what I mean? Like you sound like an old man yells at me.
That's a very
right
good
there, dude.
word.
That's a big
Aman,
I hate y'all. I knew that we were gonna do this. I don't want to talk anymore. This is horrible.
I think it's a very personal thing, but what do you guys think about beach?
I love the beach.
I fucking love the beach,
Yeah.
man. Like,
Yeah.
it's one of the best things in the world. I'm a huge water person as
Yeah.
well, so like I feel like there's so many activities you can do at the beach as well.
Yeah.
It's like a chill spot. You can be active. You can just not do anything.
Yeah.
Read a book. Know what I'm saying, Aman?
Yeah, man. I think the beach is a
Yeah.
vibe. Like even I was like you, but
Mountain.
not even that. Just like not being so excited by the beach.
Yeah.
But I think now that I see the value of it, like where you
Yeah,
can do
yeah, yeah,
anything,
yeah, yeah.
it seems cool.
And also,
Yeah.
it's like a great place to like hang out with friends as well. Like it's so free. I feel
Yeah.
like
Sure.
the beach is almost infinite. You know what I mean?
Like a viewing point. You know, like,
it
It
is.
is.
Like
Yeah.
like there's just so
Ah.
much sand and it's
Right.
just all over you and
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. I don't know. Like when you get to a beach, it's just like
we were supposed to do a HSD Goa trip. Maybe we should.
Hey!
Maybe we
That's true.
should.
You're gonna go out in May as well, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go on tomorrow.
it's good. I think each of us individually have gone to Goa
Yeah.
in the past like 3 months.
One of our many
in the
failed
coming.
commitments to the viewers.
Let's not
One
remind
of
them.
my
Let's not remind them.
When I
We'll cut that
when I
out.
go though for a month, y'all should definitely come.
Yeah,
for a
I'll
week.
stop
Yeah.
by for like 4 days for sure, bro.
Yeah, we should.
Come, come. In.
Next summer opinion, Aryana.
Okay, my summer opinion is a summer holiday opinion. And it's like, when you travel and you go to a new city and like say you go to like Paris
Okay.
and you don't go to like the most famous restaurant in Paris and then you come back and someone's like, oh my god, did you go to that one niche place in Paris that everyone's supposed to go to? And you're like, no, so sorry, I was busy. And they're like, but how can you not see that?
Yeah.
Bro, so sorry. It's like someone saying, hey, you went to Bombay and you didn't see Gateway of India. Like, so sorry, I didn't see a building.
Hey,
Please,
well, I
please.
mean, okay.
So you go to Paris and not see the Eiffel Tower and then be annoyed when someone's annoyed at you?
You see it, but sometimes like, oh, you didn't go and see that museum, like you did, like I'm not interested
I think
in
Aryana's
museums.
just against sightseeing in general.
No, I love sightseeing, but me at a site, I'll go, I'll see it, I'll take a pic, and I'm done, like 5 minutes in and out. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I
But you're
agree.
like a commercial tourist. Like you're just
Bro,
you're in, you're out.
I'm a heavy commercial tourist. I'm like the
I feel
tourist of all tourists. I would say I am the ideal tourist because I come,
But
I
in that
see,
case, then
I
you
leave.
should. In that
I
case,
don't
you
stay.
should see the most whatever popular place of the city.
But you
right?
So I see it.
You said two different things. You said,
Yeah.
oh, that one niche place or the most popular place.
Like
What
a
is the problem?
niche popular. You know what
Nah,
I mean?
niche, I get it. Niche popular. It's,
But
it's,
what
it's,
you get it?
What did you say?
Let me
HSD is niche
see.
popular.
What it sounds like to me, bro, is your friend is just being like generous and saying, oh my god, you should go to this place, and they're just concerned that you didn't have such a great experience. You know, they're just trying to share an experience with you, bro.
Sure, but it's just like, oh, you went to London, you didn't sit in the London Eye, like you didn't do this.
But
Like,
that-
I just don't
I feel
understand.
That's not niche
I
popular.
feel that's more forgivable than like going to Paris and not seeing the Eiffel
But
Tower.
I just don't understand why people get so triggered that I didn't see one thing. You know what I mean?
I think what Aman
Like
said also
people
is like,
always, what I'm trying to say, actually what I'm trying to say is, people always have something that you've missed.
Yeah,
There's no
sure.
way you can
you're
cover
not gonna
everything.
please everyone with
So
that.
may as well just go and please yourself.
Hey, please yourself, guys. Always, just remember that.
That's the kata.
New tab opening right here.
It avoids unplanned pregnancies also.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I have a summer vacation to
Yeah.
the opinion as well, which is I don't think that school teachers should get as much vacation as the kids get.
They don't.
Bro.
They don't.
They objectively do not.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
do
they
they
have to
not?
prepare their
They
curriculum.
come back
They
like
come
a
like
month
10
before.
days in advance.
Okay.
I'm
Never
okay
mind.
with no. But teachers teach the same curriculum every year. Like if you're a third grade
they have to
teacher,
No,
literally.
no. So you know what comes with
Literally.
like the new school year always is like how they're going to kind of periodize it based on their class.
So they're making up work.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
making
yeah.
up
I mean, that is the job of a teacher.
No,
I
no,
cannot
no.
believe that I'm taking this stance right now. I actually cannot. No, but I know for a fact that these like the teachers they don't get the same amount of time.
They
That's
don't.
it. Like objectively, whether they're making up work or not, it's still the job that they have to do. So even for them, it's like they have to do it to present it to their supervisor and
Sure.
their supervisor, whatever, just to show that listen, this is my unique take on the thing I've been teaching for how many ever goddamn years. You know.
Yeah, but like how many unique takes? At the end, if you're teaching math, you're teaching math. No, the formula is not
But
changing.
as a teacher, as a good teacher, you're always trying to improve.
Yeah.
right?
You're always
So you
trying
can
to
say,
learn.
like,
Sure,
oh,
sure.
A good teacher is a good
way of
student.
Yeah,
teaching,
also
But
new
you
things
learn-
are introduced, new technologies are introduced.
Sure.
Like teachers they're only working to make their kids' lives better.
No.
Oh, I
okay.
don't believe. I
No,
mean,
no, I'm
They're
not
making,
against
they're working to
teachers.
make money also.
yeah.
I mean,
No,
you can do other things to make
See,
money.
look,
Being a
teacher-
teacher is such a hard
No,
job.
no, no,
It's
guys,
a very
yeah.
thankless.
It
It's
is
a very
such a
thankless
thankless
job.
job.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
I can't believe I'm
not,
taking this stance on teachers.
I just don't want anyone to think I'm against teachers. I'm not. But I'm saying it's kind of like the
am
ideal
sometimes.
job. It is kind of like the ideal job. You know what you're
No, they
teaching.
don't make enough money.
They don't make enough money.
Okay.
They have to deal with a lot. You have to deal with parents. You have to deal with kids. You're dealing with 30 kids at once. Aryana, we left you alone with a kid once in Goa and you hated kids for life.
But I'm not a teacher. Like obviously, if you have to be a teacher, you have to be like cool with
Like
the
Jay,
kids.
you're kind of a teacher also. Are you
I
a
could be
teacher?
a college
Jay's,
teacher.
Jay's a teacher.
Jay-
Yeah,
teacher.
I
Yeah.
mean, look, you have to be, I think, passionate about what you do, and I think that passion can fade over the years, and you deal with so many people that like you slowly start. If you deal with enough people, you're kind of blank space. Like you just kind of everyone kind of blends into one. You may have a few students that you like here and there, but it's very important to not disengage and to kind of keep reinventing yourself so it doesn't get stagnant. Like
Yeah.
you're right, like especially with the school boards that we have. For us, yeah, sure, think about it this way. We're just learning it for 2 years. These teachers have been teaching it for like 10, 20 years.
Yeah.
But things change.
So-
Things are updated.
Things do change,
And
things are
technology,
updated, books switch out and switch
I don't
in
think
and
it's
stuff.
that
so
like much of a change, to be honest.
every 4 years, the stuff
Yeah, but
changes,
like,
like
so-
Shakespeare changes, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Being a good teacher,
Shakespeare changes.
the
Shakespeare,
exact-
I mean, there's different Shakespeares as well, so
Right.
not just the one.
think about the Ronak episode. Even what Adi said, right? Like a good teacher can change your life.
100%.
Like it's so like, and also shout out Abbott Elementary. That's another show I've been watching that I love, and it really shows you the behind the scenes of being a teacher.
Yeah.
You really want to care. I mean, look, man. It's not. I'm not gonna say that I didn't have teachers that I didn't like or teachers who didn't like me. I'm a polarizing figure at best. But I think it's a thankless job, and I think
It is.
it
It
is
is.
tough to be a teacher.
Shout
2,
out
3
all-
months of vacation. What the fuck?
Shout out all the good teachers out there. If you guys are looking to get into teaching, keep it fresh, keep
Adi,
it interesting
let-
for yourself, and that'll kind of shine through to the
The
kids.
way you counted map, let me throw you an example from your experience
Shout
itself.
out, big girl.
Yeah.
Big
You
dog.
and me were in Ladakh.
Yeah.
We were there for a week teaching the primary school of like whatever 6, 7-year-old kids.
Yeah.
For 1 week. And we were harrowed at the end of it. Now imagine having these snot-nosed kids around you for a year.
Bro,
Sure.
Again and again
You
and
need the
again.
downtime.
It's
Yeah.
tough.
need it.
It's tough. It's tough. It's tough.
They should get more vacation.
They should get paid more. I feel like we
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
really teachers.
Yeah.
If teachers got paid as much as they should,
yeah.
that's incentive in itself, you know. So
Yeah.
like, pay the goddamn
Teachers.
teachers, man.
I agree.
Yeah.
Pay teachers.
How do we accomplish that? How do we actually get
I
them
don't
to pay?
even know, dude.
It's
Any
tough,
principals out there
Let's just
watching
give-
you guys? I don't know.
Education is like it's just a messy system worldwide. Man.
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Because
That's because the system is like set up in a very specific way.
yeah.
Like,
Messed
you
up.
take a bunch of kids from God knows, they're super young, super hyper, super like, ready to just fuck around all the time. And you make them sit in a classroom for like 8 hours a day. And that's just all they do. It kind of zones you and there's not too much room for like expression. And I get it, like you don't want kids running around and being unruly and shit, but it does blunt a lot of your excitement and your need to like go to school. You know what I mean? Like break and lunch is pretty much what we look forward to. Right?
Yeah.
So just those and PE, I guess. Shout out PE.
Yes,
Um,
I
yeah.
just want to say while we're waiting for the next course, this, I know like whatever we're doing, we're collaborating with them, so this sounds fake, but this is legitimately some of the best salads I've had. Like I ate this salad, I was like, fuck, this might be my
How many of
favorite
you guys
salad.
have been? You guys have all been to Project Hum, right?
Yeah.
You guys all have liked it.
You
Yeah,
have
this is
been.
my first time being here, so.
Your first time with us? That's the title of the video.
His first time.
His first time.
Both these salads are just amazing. Like I
Yeah.
thought this was the best salad I've ever had. Then I tried that one, and I went back and forth, and I just think, yeah, great salad. Bro.
Great salad.
Nah, it's good. It's good salad.
Feels like summer.
It feels like summer. Have you ever heard that
Which
Let's
song?
not get claimed with your amazing singing.
Not right now. Not
Hey,
right now.
I'll save that.
That can happen.
I'll play it on loop. Let's not
Controversial
get
summer
claimed.
opinion?
I'll be honest, I don't really have a controversial summer opinion. I think the summer kind of bangs. I think,
Love the summertime.
like, I mean, if we're giving summer opinions, it gets a bit hot sometimes.
Oh,
I have a controversial,
I have a good
I have a
one.
controversial opinion that kind of supports your controversial
Yeah, tell
opinion.
me.
Where it's like take a page out of like
I
Phineas
was
and Ferb, where
Yes.
it's like there's 101 days in summer vacation.
104.
School
104.
just
Just the,
Ending.
you know.
But the annual problem of our generation.
it's
It's funny, a good way to spend it, bro. Like, I feel like people who get bored, I feel like people who get bored super easily are just boring people. Like, it's summer holidays, guys. Your friends are also on holiday. Life is limitless at this age. You know, like, do whatever you want. Literally, life is open to you.
What is some of the best things you guys did during your summers?
I was going to say a controversial opinion actually that's based on this and connected to your thing, which is basically, I feel like, you know how when you're in school, you get like homework for the summer? I actually think that's really helpful. Thoughts?
What? No.
Okay, what?
No,
Okay,
no,
wait,
it's
before
like-
we-
Bro,
Let Rob intervene on this.
Are you
Tell us.
serious, bro? What the fuck?
How is the mango salad and
That is
the
great.
Amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
With mango and targola, great combination.
So good.
Yeah.
So two new fun things, two new bowls that we're doing for the summer. One is the Locavore bowl, so that we're doing in collaboration with Chef Tizak. So this is sort of pushing the boundaries to see how local and desi we can get with ingredients. So on the bottom is red amaranth leaves, in Hindi known as lal mat. Then there is bindi in two forms. There's roasted bindi, there's crispy bindi.
Wow.
There is pickled tendli.
Yum.
There is loki, which is roasted. There is roasted tomatoes, and then we're doing that with the herb tomato dressing. The fun thing for me as a founder is, making Bandra eat tendli and loki. And bindi. So I think all the moms will be happy.
Well,
Yeah,
fun
just
fact.
making it cool again, you know?
Yeah.
What's this one?
So this is the new poke bowl we're doing. So this is seasoned rice, kimchi, fresh mangoes, and then the fun thing is the sesame and the coconut dressing.
Wow.
So throughout everything that we're doing on the summer menu, as light, as refreshing as possible to sort of get that
Yeah.
summer kick. But
Awesome.
cheers, guys. Enjoy
Yeah,
the food.
let's
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank
You guys want to
Cheers.
sauce cheers really quick?
You, man.
Sure.
Sauce cheers, guys. Alright, let's go.
I was going to say, fun fact, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I hate vegetables.
Now
I'm not a vegetable boy.
I get that
So if I enjoy this, then that's saying something. I'll be honest.
What
So
I,
I'm not but I love a kurkure bhindi.
I love
Nothing-
poke
Yeah.
bowls, man.
Oh.
Poke bowls. And yeah, kurkure bhindi. Jay's house, kurkure bhindi. Have you ever tried it?
No, no one's invited me ever.
Are the only one who's eaten lunch at your house?
yeah, probably.
It's great.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
fucking love it. It's great.
Thanks for
I
the
looked at
invite.
it and I was just like, wow.
I'll just
Okay.
mix it up, right?
Yeah.
I want to say, Aryana, one thing based on your previous opinion. Let's not move on. You're a fucking nerd, bro. What are you talking about?
I
What do you
mean,
mean you want more homework during
No,
the
no.
summer, bro? That was the worst part of summer
No.
vacation.
I definitely waited till the last minute to do it. But like looking back, I feel like when you're a kid, you have nothing to do. You know? Like not all of us are going on 3-month-long vacations, you
But
know?
you didn't have friends?
You didn't have
or-
friends? Yeah, bro. Skill
Well,
issue,
not
man.
to bring up like my childhood trauma.
I'm sorry.
I just feel like it's a good thing to give people things to do, you know? Like you're giving them a project to work on. And they have something to show at the end of the summer. And even if you're stressing, like I think it's a good way to kick off
Wouldn't you
anxiety in kids.
Wouldn't you rather do a project that you're actually interested in?
Yeah, bro.
I don't
Sure,
think
so
I
the
hate
project-
anything more in this life than summer homework.
Yeah.
I think it should be illegal. It should be banned. It is the most useless form of work you can give a child in the summer to do homework.
Okay.
It should be illegal. I
So
feel
we have the two ends of this spectrum. went
Right.
off the summer movie.
I hated summer.
And I'm leaning closer to Jay, bro, honestly. Were you the kind of kid who said,
May
Miss, you haven't
forgot
given
the
us homework?
No, I can't believe that. But I mean,
Maybe.
oh my god.
But think of
amazing, no?
this is the best thing I've ever eaten.
Jay, pass me the chicken one.
Even the poke bowl is so good.
So I guess it's a good time to tell you guys that I'm doing something exciting with Project Hum. When the new album comes out, I'm actually going to do a special bowl with them.
Yo.
And I feel like it's the perfect transition to talking about our music controversial opinion.
You can go first with the music on.
No, I think I want Sid to go first. I kind of have a vague idea of what he wants to talk about, and it'll lead us into a good conversation.
So my music controversial opinion comes from the fact that whenever someone asks me, so hey, like what's your favorite music genre? And I do not know how to answer that because I like so many different types of music, so from like different across genres. So I can't say any one, and that's my opinion. Is like I don't think people can have, or rather, saying that this is my favorite genre is a little ambiguous. It's a little like irrelevant, for the lack of a better word. Because you like music across genres in general, unless you're just like really into something and it's a different thing.
So here's why I disagree. It's like, if you were to play me 10 songs from 10 different genres, I could probably bet that the hip hop one is the one I would like the most.
Sure.
So then it becomes my favorite. It's like, from the likelihood of listening to music, if I had to go and discover new music, I would rather go into hip hop because I know that from my past experience, that's the genre I enjoy more.
I think also when people are
Okay.
asking that question, they're looking for like a connect or like a way in.
Exactly.
Where it's like, if you like the same music I like, instant fucking, convo starter or
Talk
whatever.
about your favorite artists,
Yeah, exactly,
like your
exactly.
favorite concerts.
Yeah.
Like it's a jumping off point to
Definitely.
knowing a lot about the person.
Like, if someone asks it, like, hey, what's your favorite genre? It's like, don't pigeonhole me like that. don't fucking.
And I would respect that. I would be
Yeah.
like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
What
Yeah,
else?
I think-
Like, what do you like?
Generally, I just say that I don't have any one particular one. Maybe I lean towards one or two a little more than
What
the others.
can I ask? What that is without,
Like- Like soul music. It's like
All right. Yeah, I know you like Al Green and stuff. Yeah, he
Yeah.
does. He does. I was gonna say that. That was my thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess no one expects you to be like, oh no, this is the best genre and everything else sucks. It's more like, oh, I like this, but I also like this. And
Fair.
I think most people are like that with music, right? We have songs for different moods. that we
Yeah.
But I always prefer like an answer rather than, oh man, I listen to a little bit of everything. Like, okay, tell me a little bit of everything.
Yeah, but then
I
follow up with what a little bit of everything
Oh,
is.
okay.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fine. It can be every little bit of everything, but what about?
What is it?
When I ask people this question, I've started to change the way I ask it. So instead of saying, oh, what's your favorite? I say, what's something you're listening to right now? Or what's at the top of your
Yeah,
playlist?
okay.
Or,
That's a better way of putting it.
you know, what was your number one song on Spotify Wrapped last year?
Oh.
You know?
Okay, can I go for my controversial opinion
Yeah.
Sure.
related to this? I don't think people spend enough time discovering music on their own.
They don't.
Yeah. I think it's like one of my favorite things to do. I think I have so much fun doing it. It's like such a cool hobby for me to like go on like Reddit threads or like YouTube pages that discover music and like give my own opinion a try, like listen to it and be like, I want to form my own opinion. I don't want to listen to what's trending. I want to find something new.
Yeah, I think because a lot of like new music is found through reels, and a lot of like
Yeah.
a lot
It's
of
somehow brainwashed, man. You don't even really like that
a
shit.
lot of studios. I mean, sorry, not studios. A lot of labels actually make creators use the sound.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times, what you think you're getting as like a viral sound has been bought and paid for in that catchy tune that's stuck in your head.
Sure.
That is deliberately the reason. Not to say that those songs are bad at all, but you're right. There seems to be a very limited avenue to discover new music, because unless you're actively independently looking for new music, you are gonna like what's fed to you. If you're not that interested.
How do we do it?
Oh,
How do we
can I
discover
tell you?
music?
Can I tell you? Spotify Radio.
It's great.
Shout out Spotify Radio.
I agree.
The best
It's the
way
best.
to find music.
But see, I'll give you pushback there also because Spotify is largely owned by labels. So even their radio is pretty much supporting, like their algorithm is designed to support
Sure.
whoever their artists are. But it's a great way. It's not a bad way.
But
No,
it also does a good job.
you can say that about anything.
It also does a good job of tailoring whatever the labels have to your specific
Yeah,
audience.
that's
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
It is label oriented, but it's giving you at least recommendations that in and around your genre.
Sure.
Unless you're speaking about expanding your horizons in that sense.
For me, a lot of the discovery happens through other curators on YouTube who are like independent curators. So they'll just like find music that they really like and then spotlight it, and then you kind of pick and choose.
But you can also say the biggest guys might have some label saying, oh, today can you shoot this word?
For sure.
Right,
But
like-
usually you're supposed to make that transparent.
Yeah, true.
This reminds me of that playlist that Obama puts up every year.
Yeah. That's a great way.
You
Like
think,
just,
you think that's also Spotify driven?
no.
Did you see Hassan Minaj ask him, like, you haven't actually heard all this music, right? You're just
Don't get me
fans."
started on Obama's playlist.
Bro, it's
Why?
great.
I don't know who cares
Are you mad?
about Obama. No, this is just me personally. Whenever I see that playlist, I'm like, guys, move on.
Alright?
No,
wait.
can.
Hey, I may be wrong. I may be wrong.
You are.
You are.
I may be wrong.
You are.
I don't care what Obama is listening to.
But that's what. No,
I just
you,
no,
you
you
follow
guys-
the curators you like.
No, exactly. I just find that concept ridiculous. That's all.
Why?
I don't care about
Think, okay,
Obama.
let me ask you something. Say someone you're a big fan of. I don't know. I've heard of the name Christian Guzman.
Yeah.
I've heard of the name.
No, I know who he is. I'm just saying. If you find out that he has a playlist and like he listens to 5 of the same songs that you listen to, you'll get a kick out of it.
Yeah, you will.
So that's the thing with Obama
And-
or with anyone famous.
You're right.
And having said that, you should actually get the most because Obama's playlist recommendation in like 2017 or something had a song that you just discovered last
It was
month and are
2019.
in love with.
Which one?
Prateek Kuhar.
Oh, Cold Man. Yo, shout out Cold Man.
Literally.
Big fan,
Yeah.
big fan.
That's
I can't
2019.
believe you just heard it.
Yeah, I did. Honestly,
Yeah.
shout out the boys,
Literally.
man. But
And
yeah.
I love it because Jay, so I've been a publicly big Prateek Kuhar fan.
Yeah,
for the past 4
yeah,
years, and
yeah.
Jay goes, hey man, I really like your guy. Like it's an independent dude.
Yeah. He's like Aman's like guy. I've heard the name so much. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
who is this? Who's this song by? And they
Shut him up.
shout out Aman. Yeah.
No,
Shout out
Prateek.
Prateek.
Shout out Prateek. Yeah, shout out Prateek. But the second I heard it, I'm like, yo, I gotta text Aman and tell him like,
Yeah,
your
that's
boy is
true.
making some good music, man.
Your boy.
I don't know him personally. I would love
You know
to.
Prateek Kuhar?
Yeah, come on, come
my
on.
goodness.
Prateek doesn't know you.
Yeah,
Straight
I was gonna say, there's this really cool YouTube video, I think by Danny Gonzalez, where he tries to pay for promotion on a song.
Amazing YouTuber. Yeah.
Have you seen this video? And it
Base
doesn't.
for, I'm sorry, what?
Like he tries to pay creators to promote one of his songs.
Oh,
Like
okay.
to see how it works. And
Okay.
a lot of the times it doesn't work. Like that song still has to have that like special sauce
Yeah,
to
yeah.
really go viral. Like Stick Season, right? Like for all the rubbish music you saying we've gotten one-hit wonders, Noah Kahan was like, he got to that space because of TikTok, and look at him.
Yeah, but would you say that 6 season song only became really big because Olivia Rodrigo did a cover of it in the BBC Live Lounge?
It
I have
became
literally-
bigger.
I have literally never heard that cover before. I love Stick Season, and shout out all the Stick Season fans as well.
Yeah.
Noah Kahan's awesome.
Yeah, big Stick Season fan.
Any
Great
other
song.
music controversy?
I have one.
Oh.
I have one.
Even I have one.
I think. Hear me out here because this is pretty controversial.
Oh,
I think that Macklemore is overhated.
Okay.
I don't think he's
Okay.
one of the best ever, and I
Okay.
think him winning the Grammy was a hindrance to his career
Yeah.
Yes.
rather than like
Yes,
something that gave
yes,
him a
yeah.
God.
100%. I think you're right on all accounts, really.
You know what I'm saying?
He is overhated. He's not the best ever.
He's
Should
not.
we, should
And
we
he had his
contextualize
time.
this for people? So, Macklemore won the Grammy in what, 2012
To 13 or 12 or 13.
or 13? And
For Chip
basically,
Shop.
it was up against Good Kid, Mad City, which is one of, I think, the best albums of all time.
Yeah.
So, for Kendrick to lose,
And nothing was the same.
and nothing was the same.
And the whole, it was like Drake, Kendrick, Kanye, Jay-Z, and Macklemore or something. Like,
Yeah,
let me
it
put
was
up.
ridiculous that he won. And it came off as a lot of white privilege just because, you know, he is white. And what happened was,
2014, sorry.
there's something bad that he did, which I don't know if you know, which is he
I know this.
messaged Kendrick after saying, hey man, you deserve that Grammy. And Kendrick didn't reply or anything. And he screenshotted that and posted it on Twitter to be like, yo, like, I'm cool, you know, I messaged him being
Okay,
like, you
okay.
deserve the Grammy. But if he really felt that, you would say it on stage.
So okay.
No.
Wait. Let me before we move on. This was the other nominations that year. It was 2014. Nothing Was the Same by Drake. Magna
I took
Carta,
that.
Holy Grail by Jay-Z. Good Kid, Mad City, and Yeezus by Kanye.
Whoa.
Not the year that Macklemore should have won. It was also Macklemore's first album, The Heist, And like it honestly it won because Thrift Shop was so big.
Bro, I
Yeah.
think the Grammys pulled a move. Where
Yeah.
They were like, yo, we can't decide between these other four.
Let's give it to Macklemore, bro.
Let's just fucking screw it.
Yeah. No, I mean, like you listen to Yeezus, you're like an old dude at the Grammys nomination thing. You hear I Am a God, you hear him fucking screaming at the end, and you're just like, what the fuck is this, right? But I do think, having said that, obviously, The Heist has some fantastic songs.
It
I
does.
mean, it's not, like, let's be honest, dude, you love that album. I love that album. You can't say that, you want to edit that out?
I love that album.
No, you like, bro. Okay, listen.
In
let's
my
not-
youth, it hit.
You know, you
99
loved
cents.
you loved that album, bro. You know, was Wings on that album?
Wings.
Come on now. If you listen to it right now, maybe it's a little cringy, maybe it's
damn
a little
cringy,
old, but
bro.
what isn't these days, bro?
But it's a specific kind of rap
Jesus
song, bro.
or Magna Carta Holy
Yes,
Grail, or
yes.
nothing
It
was
was
the same.
it was a flash in the pan, but I
No, like
I don't
Can't
think it
Hold
is.
Us is still used in like so many.
You'd be surprised how many times Aditya has performed Can't Hold Us in his lifetime. It is a surprise. Even Aryan's laughing because Aryan knows
That is true,
Aditya has
actually, now that you think
performed-
about it.
Dude, what are you saying, bro? Like,
Don't expose me like this, bro.
Like you do a cover.
no, but dude, it was so good to see you like performing. That was like, one of the first times I saw you performing for an audition for a school music festival.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck, like that. You know,
Even
we should
White-
write the album off altogether.
White Walls was a good song. It has hits, bro. Like again, it was probably the worst album nominated that year. If you look
I
at the other
remember
four.
Aditya and I used to watch this movie, and there was like a really a fun scene from that movie where it's called Dope. I don't know if you remember
Yeah, I
it,
remember.
but this dude was telling a kid like, "Oh hey, I'm cool, I'm with it, man. Like I have all the Macklemore CDs, you know that scene?" And he's just like, I don't listen to Macklemore, you know.
So the other thing I'm gonna say, Macklemore, like inherently he's super corny. Obviously, Same Love was like, you know, I thought I was gay because I cleaned my room and my mom said no. It's so ridiculous. It's like,
He did that Grammy thing where
Yeah,
he got
married
100
them.
people married.
Which was pretty cool.
Same-sex marriages.
Also,
That was
he's-
cool.
If you look at his history, like he's always for the people. He's supported a lot of great causes. Still today, he does a lot for charity. Done a lot for his city.
But bro, he stopped making good music. That's
No,
the thing.
So this is okay.
Do everything you want. Just
His
make
second
music. That's your
album-
job.
Flash in
His
the pan,
second
you know,
album,
like,
I think his second album was not played as much because he became this hated figure who won the Grammy. His second album
Yeah.
is better than The Heist.
really, what, name a song from the second album.
Saint Ides is one of my favorite songs, and it's not like he talks a lot about his alcoholism. He talks about his city. There's a really cringy song where he talks about the Black Lives Matter movement, which has to come. But even within that song, hold on.
Boys, is it cringe to support BLS?
No, I'll tell you why.
Is that what Aman is saying?
I'll tell you why it's cringe. It's because it's also become like the sound of all the cringy white creators. It's like, no privilege till we're all equal
Oh
or
yeah,
something.
yeah,
You know,
of course.
but that song is actually more about him grappling with the fact that he won the Grammy being the only white creator and what that represents, and how so many people come to him and say, oh, I don't let my kids listen to all the other violent music, I only listen to your music. And he's like, that's not what I'm trying to do. Or even the first song about it is him winning the Grammy, and he talks about being so surprised. And that's why it's the unruly mess he's made, because he won the Grammy.
Oh.
It's actually a really poetic album. Again, it's not like I would never put it on a top 100 album list or something, right? I just think Macklemore has good music, and if he had not won the Grammy, I think the streets would have remembered him more fondly.
Yeah,
The streets.
I do agree with that. I
We
do
are
agree
the
with that,
streets.
man.
Yeah, shit.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, he would have gone down in history as like, oh yeah, that dude made fun music, it was a good time.
Let's do a Macklemore outro today, like an outro song by Macklemore.
Can't
Oh,
hold
you
us,
get
bro.
copyright strike.
No,
No
Wings.
Wings,
no
okay.
freedom to. Oh yeah.
Oh,
okay.
no. You
Yeah,
should
we'll do wings. We loved wings back.
Oh, I
in the day.
thought 99 cents.
No.
Dun, 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 dun,
She's
dun,
a
dun,
mainstream
dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun.
that's one of the deep cuts, man.
I voted for him for the Grammy.
You were part of the reason he messed up his career, bro.
I'm part of the Grammy nominations
Well,
committee.
listen to Saint Ides because it's about him dealing with alcoholism. Really good song.
Alright guys, so before we get into our last controversial opinion for the day from Aryana, we thought we'd also get our last meals in. Oh, and it seems to be raps to wrap up the shoot. So unplanned. But yeah, go ahead Aryana while they bring it in.
Yeah. So my unpopular
Actually wait, let them bring it, sorry. Let them bring it in.
silencing women.
Oh my god.
That's the pattern I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, because I wanted to ask him his controversial food opinion.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Yes, Stella.
I go first.
Yeah.
I mean, my controversial food opinion is that oat milk and almond milk is anything but healthy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That is
I mean,
controversial.
You look at the package behind all you're drinking is
Oil.
oil.
What if you're making it yourself?
Then it's good.
Then it's good.
Yeah.
I'll-
If you're sourcing it from someone who's making it freshly, which is what we try and do.
That's what you guys do?
Yeah.
I'll tell you why it's healthy because it doesn't send me running to the bathroom. Am I right? Am I right? For the lactose intolerant people out there, I understand.
No, but
I'm not drink. I mean, I don't drink it because I think it's making my bones stronger. I'm drinking it so I don't shit myself. You know what I'm saying?
And Raghav, you want to explain what we
I
have
will
for our
just quickly
last?
go. So this one, that's our summer sandwich / open toast. So this is called the summer Asian slaw. On the
Okay.
bottom, we're doing a garlic yogurt with some pulled chicken. It's got some fresh mustard and a summer slaw that we're doing with carrots and beets. That's super fun. And then this is called the fiery wrap. It's got hot sauce. It's got a lot of these Mexican flavors. It's got rice. It's got like bell peppers. And super good. Yeah.
Sick.
Try it.
Awesome.
Let me know what you guys think about
And
it.
we have some sweet potato fries as well.
Oh.
Because Aryana really wanted them.
The
They're
best sweet potato fries ever in the world.
They're honestly amazing.
Yeah.
Stunning.
Okay, let's dig in, guys.
Must
And
be.
Aryana, you can finally talk.
Yeah. So, I was saying that my controversial opinion,
He was going
Are
to
you
stop
done?
you. He was going to stop you again.
my
You know, I actually
controversial,
yeah,
really
I
like
agree
these a
with
lot. These are great as well. Aryana, you want some?
my controversial song opinion is that people just hate popular music to hate popular music.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
with you.
Now, like we were just talking about real music, suddenly you're hating on real music. But there's a reason it's so popular. You know?
Are
It's
these one of
popular.
those people?
Adi though hates on anything.
No.
Because it's shown to you in a manner that you cannot even control. You start off hating it, but it becomes such an integrated part of your life that you're like humming it and singing it. Not necessarily. Sometimes it's good, but sometimes it beats you down.
It's called the radio effect. Like
weighs
they
you
play it
up.
again and again until it annoys you to stay in your head. And also, all of this real music and stuff, you listen to the section that you like, and then you go and actually listen to the whole song and it sucks. More often
Understood.
than not.
But I mean, sometimes it doesn't, right? Like I
Yeah.
said with Noah Khan. Also, I think you asked Adi his opinion in 2 years, and when he's on the fucking radio and it's benefiting him now, then suddenly he'll say, yeah, damn good. Popular
Literally.
music is the best.
Yeah.
Literally. But it's like Taylor Swift.
Wait,
not
hold
to
up,
bring
hold up, hold up,
her into every conversation we have.
I took them.
Sid, you took this from here?
No, I took that one.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Aman, any controversial music?
But that would be
I
so
gave
fun
you
if you
mine.
ate
Okay.
non-vegetarian by
Macklemore.
mistake on the clips.
How would it be funny? It would be horrible.
Yeah.
Like it would be a good like thumbnail title.
We fed him.
Bro, she started a YouTube channel now and she's become such a content demon.
Yeah,
I love it.
You should have said.
I just learned everything from my guru. Don't forget.
Bro, she got so much.
Aryana, would you say
Yeah. Bro, when she posted it, I was like, Aryana, what is this is outrageous.
No,
Yeah.
I recommended it.
She told me this.
Didn't recommend it. Adi said, do this title. And I said, that's the best idea I ever heard.
what's the title?
Adi and I are not a good match. Like we are waiting to get cancelled, I feel.
They
Tell him,
posted
give him context.
Okay.
Ask him like 100 times.
Yeah, so
You pass me the
obviously
toast.
Sid, you have exposed yourself as not a fan of my YouTube channel. And so now I know. Now I know
Yeah.
who my true friends are. But basically, I did a video with Adi, which you must check out over here.
No.
Anyway, check it out. And basically, what that video is just us reviewing Thai snacks. But Adi said that I should make the title Reviewing Thai Snacks with My BF, like best friend. But then obviously the clickbait was like it's boyfriend.
You had to do it, man. It was
Yeah,
too good.
it was too good and it got the most
People were
views.
getting offended on my behalf. I was like, I had suggested it.
But they didn't know.
I think you were getting, like on your girlfriend's
Yeah,
behalf.
Yeah. But then we changed it.
Well, okay. We're here. I want to ask you, what is your favorite place to visit in India?
What is the favorite place I have visited in India? Goa.
Yeah, have visited or want to visit? Would want to
I
visit.
mean, if favorite place, then you could not have visited already, right? I'm saying somewhere you have gone that you like so much that it's your favorite.
My favorite place to visit is Delhi. And maybe that's
Yeah,
a controversial
that's-
opinion.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
horrible.
that really is.
Have any of you been to Big Chill?
Bro, Aryana, we
I can't hear Aryana talk
What
about
are you
future
talking
again.
about?
we
bro?
explain this to you again. Saying like, have you been to Big Chill is like, it's a very popular place. Like, it is a very well-known spot. You're not discovering
But
something.
it's too good. It's too good.
It is good.
Shout out
I
Big
would say
Chill.
Udaipur, man. I think it has so much charm. I love the old city. Have any of you guys been?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
was
have not been.
Amazing food, amazing culture. fantastic hotels. I think some of the best in the world, if not India.
We went to Coorg in 2019. That was awesome, dude. What a place. Gorgeous, great food. And also, I went to Hyderabad recently. Lovely city, man.
Yeah, it is. It actually
Really
is.
lovely city, great food. Like I had a good time, you know. I mean, I'd gone for other reasons, but I spent a good time there. You know.
Did you see the Charminar?
No, I didn't. But I saw.
How did you not see the
Hey, that's a callback.
I saw the seven
Sorry.
tombs, which were really nice.
Okay, no. So one of the places that I really enjoyed, and I think it's a little lesser travel to, is Spiti Valley. Beautiful place. It's like I haven't seen such scenes and vistas anywhere else.
I think the reason most people may not want to go is because you have to travel like 8 to 10 hours every day to get
Yeah.
to a different spot.
But bro, it's
By
about
car.
the journey. It's not about the destination.
I understand. I'm a fan of that, but I think most people may not be. So if you're going, like, make sure you're cool with road trips every day for 8 hours
On bad roads.
on horrible.
Horrible.
roads.
So I mean, I think Aryana had another controversial opinion about the summer that she told us in the car. Do you want to discuss this?
Summer is actually objectively the worst month.
You deserve the homework you got.
No, bro, because like,
Just gonna say it.
think about it.
Yeah,
like there's so
weather-wise-
much.
Weather-wise, yeah. of course.
Weather-wise, it's
Are you
the
kidding?
worst.
Come on.
Bro,
You can
Bombay
go out
heat
in
in Bombay,
bro.
in Bombay.
Obviously, it gets hot, but it also you can go lounge. Think
Nothing,
about, like, a
nothing,
Sunday.
nothing trumps the vibes, dude.
Yeah, bro. Summer, amazing.
The summer vibes.
monsoon vibes.
Yeah, me and Adi are big monsoon vibes.
I
people.
love the monsoon is my favorite season.
Yeah.
But the monsoon is also amazing when you're indoors, bro.
And
Also,
like,
the summer makes the monsoon better.
Yeah.
You know, you have to feel the warmth, and then you get hit with the showers.
Straight up, man. Showers
The
a blessing.
best.
Showers are blessings.
The best weather in Bombay is for 2 weeks in Jan.
Yeah.
And that's the best. That's
do
a
agree,
peak of
But
life.
we got like 2 months this time, I swear.
We got
It was
some really good
amazing.
weather at the start of the year, man.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're hating so much, Aryana.
2 months is pushing. No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying that summer, there's so much overcompensation. You know, summer holidays where you're getting away from the city.
Bro, did you have
There's
no
summer-
friends outside of school? Like, why do you hate the summer holidays,
I'm very
bro?
genuinely curious about that. Because I know you have friends, like they exist, like we
Yeah.
met them.
We think we met them. Actually, she's referenced a lot that could just be in our head, bro, to be honest.
A lot of just people like, hey, what's up?
Like Javier from TED.
Also, shout out Ted too, since we're shouting out stuff we've watched recently. Great.
Guys, I think that was one of the best meals I've had. And before we wrap up the episode, wrap up the episode, we do something on our show where we ask guests to bring empty shelf items. And it just so happens that these guys have a shelf of their own. And we thought, why don't we leave something for them? So we're going to be leaving a HST mug here. Should we do it? Do you guys have a preference for where?
that's good.
It is the perfect.
It is the perfect spot.
Let's
Oh, it's
go.
with our colors as well. Sick.
All right.
That's so lovely.
And before we wrap up, come down to Project Hum. The food was amazing.
Yeah.
The hospitality was amazing. I still stick by it. It's the best salads I've had in the city. So yeah, what a time to be alive.
Fantastic food.
In the summer.
And
in
if you
Bombay.
come in May, you can get the bowl that I'm creating with them. So come in, ask for the good things, take time bowl, and hopefully you like it. Okay, what is this?
So this is part of our summer menu, brioche bread. On the bottom, then it's got fresh mango compote, and then a fat-free frozen yogurt that goes on top. And
She
homemade
doesn't
rucola.
give a fuck. She's like, shut up, man. I'm gonna eat
This is our gift to her for being a Project cheerleader.
Woohoo!
Yeah, you have to go first.
what is this?
What is this?
Cheerleader, you call it. We're the players, you're the
Yeah.
cheerleader.
It's fun to be included.
Spoons all together.